Yep. All right. Yay, we're live. Hello, people on this internet. I am returned. I am returned. And I'm living on a nice Sunday night. That's right. Living. Not living. I'm living. Which means I'm past. Yeah. No. Fucking finally. Uh, I'm just trying to get Lynn. I'm trying to get Ice on here, so I'm being like really confusing about it, and it worked. I didn't want to tell her I'm live streaming because that just sounds pushy. But yeah, I just didn't want to sound pushy. I just wanted to sound confusing. Uh. Yeah, so I have here been live stuff. Yeah. I can't hear you. Well, I expect someone to hear me if they have ears. Or ears at work. And I'm not muted, so you should be able to hear me just fine. So it's good. Yeah. So just to get a bit of a catch up on things, I'm about almost halfway through like this second quarter already, which of my sophomore year, which would be leading to like my like a semester, which is cool, I guess. Well, I can hear you now. I never said you were ditz. I just said the way I was saying shit was confusing. It worked. It fucking worked. I mean, you were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It's like I'm living. What's living? Tubbs, you're confusing me on purpose now. Go to video website and look. No, it's probably something bad. I'm just trying to tell you that I'm going live. I just didn't want to sound pushy, just wanted to sound stupid. And it worked, as it always does. Anyways, but as I was saying before, um, yeah, I'm already halfway through my sophomore year, or almost about so we're halfway through my sophomore year, and notable things that happened. I got Crow's necklace finally, and this fucking necklace is huge. I didn't think the cross part would be like 2 inches, but it is. But hey, I like it though. It's really cool looking. It looks just like it does in the anime or Ruby, the show. I don't know if it's an anime or not, but still, looks just like it in the show. It's really cool. It's an actual like middle. I don't know if you hear that, but like a middle um cross. Here, I'll just take some. That's also metal. Like, there you go. It's metal, as well as that other thing was metal. But yeah, and I also just bought. I also bought today. Won my first bid on eBay. A good like 4 pounds of parts for like $24. I mean, the shipping was. I mean, shipping took up like half of it, but that was it. Well, wasn't it Pokemon? No, wait, Pokemon. Wait, American animes. Yeah, no, that's it's an anime. Cowboy Bebop is an anime. So is Sonic, to an extent. Yu-Gi-Oh. Divergence Eve. I don't know what that is. Superbook. That doesn't even look like an anime. Armitage 3. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, Legend of Korra is technically an anime too. Let's see. Halo was an anime at one point. Beat Bop was an anime, or the movie was, I think. Pokemon was one of them. Vampire Hunter was. Digimon. There's Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon Ball Evolution. It sounds like it sucked. Pokemon movies. Blood the Last Vampire. Yeah, a lot of Pokemon movies. Transformers was. Guess it's technically an anime. Yo, what? You're not dead? Oh my god. Wow, you know what? That's. I mean, it technically is. I mean, like, it's like a. Well, Ruby's technically. Is Ruby anime? Is Ruby an anime? Yes, it is. Anime isn't actually an art style. Yes, it is. You're fucking wrong. Anime is an art style. Yes, it is. Well, I mean, anime is a 3D one. It is. Anime is a fucking art style. God damn it! It says it right here. It's a fucking art style. Yeah. In Japanese, the term anime refers to all forms of animations around the world. In English, anime is more restrictively used to denote and denote a Japanese style animated film. God, I'm having problems reading today. Or television entertainment, or as such a style of animation dedicated to Japan. Not, but it's still, it's an art style. Japan doesn't Japan considers it as a word, as just a word. Anime just means like an animated, and it's also it's the fucking art style in Japan. Then what do you call the people who draw anime in this country, huh? What do you call anime? What do you call people who draw anime in this country? Huh? What about that? And technically, anime is a cartoon. Anime is a fucking cartoon. It's drawn. It's okay. Fine, go eat. But still, anime is drawn with pen and paper, and is animated like such as a cartoon. Well, not anymore. I mean, you used to use pen and paper, but now they just use like a website. I'm pretty sure. But still, nonetheless, it's a fucking cartoon. It doesn't matter if it's in the style of an anime, then it's an anime. I mean, Ruby is kind of weird because it's a 3D anime or like a 3D animated show that has this style of anime on it. But that's about it. I know you come back here. We're having a weeaboo war. We're having a weeb war. Yeah, but on the topic of what I was talking about before, this haul is like £4 and has like 4 custom-made figures. And to be honest with you, like not all of them look that bad. I think only 2 look bad. No, that's not what I want. Oh, come on. Give me that. Like, to be completely legit with you guys, it doesn't look that bad. There's like 2 of them that look pretty okay. Oh, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And for some reason, the shipping was like atrociously expensive. Even I mean, I live in like the West Coast. This is coming from Maryland. I live in California. This is things coming from Maryland. The thing is like 1360 for shipping. It's like wow. You're expensive, but I did rent it though for like 24 even. I was so happy. Like in total, the thing was 24 even. I had to spend like $10 on it. Yeah. Um. So not much has really happened in terms of stuff, I guess. Uh, I don't know. Other than that, my dad finally got a surgery, and I've been dealing with him for a little bit, but that's about it, really. Yeah, not much really eventful happened, or like shit I want to get into, but you know. Ruby Volume 5 came out though. Yeah. Ruby Volume 5 is looking pretty damn grim. Ha ha! Get it? Grim, wink, ha ha ha. Funny. No, that's not very funny, but still. Nonetheless, Ruby Volume 5 is looking pretty damn bleak from what I've seen. I know Dean has seen more because he's watching it on a fucking anime website, which technically is not supposed to exist on that website, but it does. Because I don't think it supports Rooster Teeth, but he doesn't care. But he is on that anime website watching away at he's like an episode ahead, and he's gonna spoil it for me. I know he is, and if he does, I'm gonna suck him in his nose. All right, yeah, I want to watch it myself. And from what I've seen, it's not looking pretty. I'm not, just gonna stop it there because I could get into like big old rants and like my theories on it. For those of you who have not seen Ruby or like are wanting to see Ruby, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I mean, for those of you who don't care, I'll spoil it, I guess, because you don't care. But yeah, bingo, brango, brongo. Yeah, we're living, my dude. Living. Mm. Paying for phone? What? What does it mean? What are you talking about? Paying for phone? What? Where in the name of hell did you get paying for phone from it? Well, I did wake up at like 5 this morning, but that's typical of me. But where the fucking hell did you get paying for phone? Oh, and what's happening? You can go back to the stream and watch it if you want to. Come here, charger. Fucking L. Fucking L. I don't know if Iron's as dedicated to Ruby as I am, but yeah, I don't want to spoil Ruby for anyone who hasn't seen it or want to see it. I just want to make sure no one gives a shit first before I go spoiling it. Or, you can like, yeah, yeah. I don't feel like changing the title, so. How cold does it get down there? Because right now it's like I'm in Florida weather. It's like 76 degree. It was 76 degrees out, and it was like 61% humidity. It was fucking terrible, and the wind didn't move, so it was like just stuck there. It was terrible. Like it recently rained, granted not hard. It recently rained, and then like right after that, it got like 100, and it got to like 100 degrees. It was fucking ridiculous, and then it got humid. It was like 90-ish degrees during like a week, and then it got humid as fuck. It sucked, man. It sucked. And we're in the last week of fucking October, so like, yeah, it's like this is ridiculous. At this point, we're never fucking getting out of this drought, like at all. You got to 50. That's cold for you. I mean, it gets to like 40 degrees here, and that's about like 40, 46 degrees here, and that's really it. So I can't really be like, oh my god, you're a wimp, because it doesn't get that hot. It doesn't get that cold down here either. But it's they. Oh wait, at night. Oh, then yeah, that is pretty hot. It doesn't get cold down there, down in the south, now, don't it? Yeah, yeah, I know, but so it's like this is just shit weather we're having. 52. Well, in where Lindsay comes from, that's like summer. Well, that's just because, yeah, I guess. Well, I'm guessing that Iron's more north than Texas, because I could have swore you were like somewhere around in like the area of like Irma or something like that. You were in the path of some hurricane or something, like you told me. I think you were. Yeah, the coldest it's gotten down here was 22, I think. It does snow here, only on top of the mountain. You'll only get like a centimeter of snow, and that's about it. And that's our snow. And it doesn't even snow on top of the mountain. It doesn't even snow on top of Mount Diablo that often either. I mean, last year it snowed, but again, it was like during the last few like. Yeah, okay, Harvey. No, I'm talking about Iron. I think he was like in the way of some hurricane. I don't remember which one he was way at, but I scream, you scream, you all scream, just constantly. Each day is a new nightmare in this hell we call her. Wow, how to take ice cream, you scream, all scream for ice cream, but Harvey wasn't. Yeah, it was. You fucking Hurricane Harvey. It is a fucking hurricane. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but Harvey was a fucking hurricane. Harvey was a fucking hurricane. I know what you're talking about. That's like saying that that's like having the ground shake and the fucking and then like not calling it an earthquake here. Oh, fucking big difference there, isn't there? Tropical Storm Harvey. Oh, big fucking deal. Hurricanes are tropical fucking storms, are they not? There's a reason why you don't get them up in Alaska. You get them down in Baja, though. I'm nowhere near Baja, though. That's like fucking like a whole day drive down there. Yo, well, when everyone close to being, it was still a fucking hurricane. I considered it a hurricane. If it was close to being a hurricane, it's a fucking hurricane. It's like saying the ground shaking and then not calling it a then not calling it an earthquake. Like, in my opinion, it's like, how fucking stupid are you? What do you think it is? Oh, well, it was a giant blue whale that was shaking the entire coast. You're a fucking idiot. If you think a blue whale is gonna ram into the side of the fucking like West Coast, you're fucking stupid. And if it does, it's not gonna cause like a 6.3 earthquake, which it hasn't happened yet. God damn it! Why won't it just fucking shake already down here? I don't know. Alaska has its fair share of earthquakes too, but hey, we have San Andreas. You have a lot more of an active fault, I think. There's a magnitude 4.3 earthquake off in the coast of Alaska, down where Russia is. Compared to California earthquakes. There's a magnitude 4.3 right off the coast of Santa Barbara. Wow. Yeah, we have more big earthquakes in Alaska. Jesus shit. Well, I know that. People died in the fucking fires in Napa too. Which are still going on, by the way. Napa isn't all that controlled. Well, there's a lot of toxic ash there now because of all the homes. And I don't know how contained the fires are. Napa fires containment. Today, yeah, today. How many of these are still raging on? I want to see. Okay, not as many as before. Napa's still going on, but yeah, okay, they're all still kind of going on, but not as majorly bad. Napa fires containment. Shit. How contained is it? 85%. Okay, so Dima fire was 85. Voldemort's 90. Nuns is 98. Nearing there. Tubbs 98. Pockets were 98. Okay. Yeah, so they're almost pretty much all put out at this point. So many people are homeless. The entire city was gone. The entire city of Santa Rosa and most of Atlanta's, not Atlanta, of Napa's gone. So that's great. So yeah. Economy just died here a little bit. Because this year's batch of grapes, which were harvested before all this bullshit, is just gone. Because, yeah, smoke, particulates and particulates contaminating the batches and all that bullshit. So we just died a little bit here. God damn. I gotta stop yawning. I want to see the Alaskan Fault. Hold on. Alaska Fault. Okay, so more of the tail. So it's... Huh, hold on. Let me see this. Is it Anchorage? Where's the fault line of the Ring of Fire? Oh, wait, okay. Okay, so it's... Okay, so not much of Alaska is actually on... Okay, so it's just a little bit of... Oh, okay. Not like half a fucking... You know, I'm not doing shit this year. Like, at all. I mean, yeah, I might go around and, like, fucking... I don't know, just walk around, but none of that. It's just fucking, yeah. Yeah, highest earthquake. The deadliest earthquakes are in Alaska and California. I wonder fucking why. Fucking half of California is like on the fucking plate. San Andreas fault line. I can't believe how much of California is actually on a fucking like different, complete like plate. It's a good half. Yeah, like half the South is like all on this one other side of the plate. So like it just barely misses San Francisco and it goes down into Palo Alto, and it goes basically taking Los Angeles with it. And it goes right through Brawley, which is all the way down at the border. And yeah, that's just gonna be a sight to see when half of California is like moved up. It's gonna suck too, because then the entire fucking state's gonna shake. San Andreas bursts. Everything else is gonna go poof. Well, I was gonna like kind of paint myself this light palish blue and have like this kind of black like rings around my eyes that are like very faded and like get like a bunch of like actual legit like chain and just kind of tie it around me with like with what you call them with padlocks uh and chests like Jacob Marley, but nah, it's just too much at this point. Hi, back. I'm front. Nice to meet you. Where'd Ice go? I want to know where she went. I demand to know where Lindsay went, because I don't know anyone but back, but I'm willing to be your friend if Lindsay's like dead or something like that, because I'm willing to be like back's friend, even though I'm front. I make no sense. I don't care. Whatever. Hmm. Um, I could start talking about what's a topic I can bring up. Pokemon? I have no idea what Pokemon is. All right. I mean, I have absolutely no clue what Pokemon really is. I mean, I know what it is, but like, I don't know what it really is. I know nothing about Pokemon. Well, I know what Lindsay's gonna catch. She's gonna catch me. Oh yeah, yeah. She's gonna reel me in and then like keep me for pet or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Whatever the fuck she's gonna do. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the fuck she's gonna do. But yeah, I'm amazing. Hashtag best. Yeah, we get the fucking theme song. You gotta catch these fucking animals and like make them fight each other to the death because that's totally kid friendly. And then have your fucking main character remain the same fucking age over the course of like 17 years, and then like have him fucking die almost like 500 times. Seriously, the amount of times that fucker almost died. Well, ice has always been cool because she's frozen. Oh, I'm such a bad fucker. I'm such a bad motherfucker. I am a motherfucker. I am so bad. It's just me. I want. I Again, ice has always been cool because she's frozen, but I don't know. I guess we have. I mean, she wants to really come down here, like fucking March, and like kidnap me or some bullshit. I don't know. I kind of don't want her to, because then it'll involve like people to people contact. Not saying I don't want to meet her. I just don't want to meet. I don't know. I just having my side and her side collide could be like fatal to both of us. Cause yeah, I'd rather wait the extra 2 years and I'm old enough to move the fuck out of my house. What in the fuck is going on in this image? Oh, that's abortion. Oh, that's an abortion image. That's what that is. That is kind of disturbing. I mean, I can't see all of it, but I can see like a good like bit of it, and it's just that's supposed to be inside. I mean, at that point, why would you get an abortion if it's like already got a leg? It's got legs and hands and all that. Then don't get an abortion. Wait the little bit and then they put it up for adoption or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Don't fucking kill it. I mean, you can kill it before it has like those hands and all that things like a fetus, I guess. Well, more like an embryo, I guess, or like embryo fetus, kind of in between. I don't know. Just like if it's like an entire body already, then like don't fucking kill it. You know, I want to figure out a way I can get myself kicked out of like California just by pissing people off. Hey, you said it was almost a hurricane. If it spirals round and round and it has a central point where the wind is almost gone or non-existent because the eye of the storm, I think, is one of the safer parts. I don't remember. But like if it has a central point of access, be a rapist. That's illegal, you fucking idiot. And anywhere. But if it's a central point where it spirals around, then it's like a giant, huge cluster of storm, then yeah, it's a fucking hurricane. If it's but if it's a tornado, it's a cone. I'm not saying if it has like a central point. I'm saying if it has a central point and it's not a cone. I don't know, but still, I fucking know the difference between a tropical storm and a hurricane, and that was a fucking hurricane. Yeah, why would I want to be a rapist? That's again something more my fucked up asshole. All these fucked up assholes that I know would do. Besides Nick, Nick is cool. I mean, if I really just wanted to be a rapist, if like probably the sole reason, if I were to ever become a rapist, it's just like completely like all like social like attachments to everyone. I can just throw myself into more hell, and then I can be all like, "Oh, yeah, I did this on purpose because I wanted to just be locked up in jail because I don't feel like I should be anywhere else. So I'll do something to get myself locked up in jail like that for yeah or some yeah I guess I don't know. But since I don't really want to do that, I just want to get kicked out of the state because I fucking hate it. You know, I'm not saying all the people are bad, but I'm seeing a lot. I know a lot of those people that are like really bad in their views of politics and social contracting and all that. Like it's straight up communism right here. Like straight up off-brand communism. People want like equal pay, which is ill, which is all right, but they want everyone from like doctors or whatnot will get the same pay. All this, it doesn't move. You can't get really raises. You'll earn the same, same thing as someone else. You all get the same, you all get the same housing, which sounds really nice, isn't it? But then it gets corrupted, and then it gets like fucked up because everyone gets paid a lot less than they thought they would. Because that's just what communism is. If there were more diversity, which we do have, then yeah. And again, if these women were to like really run the office of like, or yeah, if like California became more and more of its own separate state than it already is starting to become, like we're already starting to like really like just kind of separate from this U.S. because California really does like using its own state law privilege now, does it? I mean, we're already legalized weed. We're putting so many restrictions on guns. We're putting so many restrictions of what people can and cannot say. We're putting so much restrictions of what people can do to get sued and all that bullshit. It's just kind of weird. It's mm. And if it keeps on going and going and going, then like yeah, I just don't want to be here. I mean, like, and again, if these women are actually like starting to become more into the Congress and they're actually starting to put more of these ideas of like Marxism and all that, then they're going to be the one. Then eventually they'll start doing something with the economy that'll make it very low pay here. They'll end up kind of corrupting it in a way, which is not going to be what I want, which is not what we want. Not what we want at all. I don't care if you're paying attention or not. Now, I'm not saying women shouldn't be like in like politics or whatever. I'm just saying these like heavy radical liberals shouldn't be really in politics, or because it their ideas are rather like not, like they're rather just not very like true to this country's purpose. I saw the funniest commercial today. It's Drew Newton, Drew Newsom's uh, new costumes, or Drew Nostum's new costumes. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's why I think it's like that's where it's all like kind of like corrupted because they want all the positives. They want higher pay. They want that's really they want higher pay. Yeah, they won't be allowed maternity leave, which means if they got to go to work pregnant, which is not because what if you're like I don't know on a construction site and you gave birth on the construction site? That's fucking smart now, ain't it? And yeah, I have to admit there's some level of a glass ceiling to these to women in a workforce, but for the most part, there's still we're still paying them just equally as men. Just the reason why it looks like it's 77 cents to $1 is because of the amount they work, the hours they do, and all that. Like the overall, how many people are working, how many people drop out of the like after maternity leave, how many people are like single, all that. It all adds in together, and it all adds into like how much effort's being put into it. Just yeah, And they want to get maternity leave because guess what? Men don't get pregnant, so there ain't no point for a man to get pregnant. But then again, it's the women that want this, so it's all the women in the offices that'll pass it and end up controlling this bullshit, which means they'll start pampering the women and start putting men down like fucking leaps and bounds. Like they claim we're doing to them, even though they're 100% capable of doing whatever they want to do, like we are. And I still think it's absolutely retarded, especially, and Lindsay agrees, that they love and they love to do this. They love to yell at veterans and yeah, they love to yell and scream at veterans and people in service like her mother. All right, good night. To the point where someone's wearing like a military outfit, like whether in the Navy or like or part of infantry or the Air Force or DOD or something like that, they're just cussing them out. They're cussing them out. They're ranting about how bad they are and like all the bullshit and corrupted things they're serving, and to the point where hell, where this has only happened in the NFL, people are taking the knee. That is extremely stupid, and taking a knee has become widespread everywhere now. Like everywhere. And again, only in the NFL, not in MLB, not in the basketball, not in soccer. You know, just only in the NFL. I still think it's absolutely stupid. If you're taking a knee to any flag, take a knee of like which is still relatively small compared to all the other shit that happens. It's like, as Nick says, and his dad's a cop, so he absolutely hates his bullshit and has a right to, because his dad's a cop and he gets slaughtered like this all day. Fucking people forget that white people shoot that white cops shoot white people, and black cops shoot black people, and black cops shoot white people. But they tend to forget that because that's not like racial oppression. It's only racial oppression if a white guy shoots a black guy, because that's racist, apparently. Because that's what we did, and apparently that's the only thing that matters, is that we were bad to the black people, not the Chinese or all that bullshit. It only matters when your skin's like black, or, well, it's not even black, it's brown. It's fucking... But yeah, it's still absolutely fucking stupid. And the amount of black people who show up to these like BLM at like fucking movements is like none. To like, it's fucking stupid. Uh and again, if you're gonna take a knee to a flag, take a knee to the state flag, because there are literally people not that long ago protesting against capitalism, and they wanted Marxism. They dressed up in their black uniforms as usual, the black hoodies and the fucking sunglasses and the fucking Nazi symbol with like the null sign on it, where it's like no Nazis and all that, like that bullshit. And they're like, you know, they got their bandanas on and they got their fucking, you know, it's just fucking. And they were going running around with their SARS like communism, Marxism, you know, best country will be, you know, Russia, all that bullshit. It's just absolutely fucking ridiculous. And if this state does become like Russia, I'm definitely taking the knee. I don't give a shit. if this state starts becoming more and more and more and more like, you know, kind of, I don't know what it would be, but more against capitalism, then yeah, I'm taking a knee. I don't give a shit what anyone else is saying. I'm taking a knee. I'm gonna get on my knees and just do the fucking Nazi salute. Cause this state is going downhill. If this state continues to go downhill and it gets even worse, then yeah, I don't care what anyone else says. This state just needs to get its shit together and realize everything else. And Lindsay, if you do come down here in March, stay the hell away from Berkeley and make sure your mother does not dress up in her uniform. Because if she does, whoo boy, someone's gonna start a fight and someone's going to jail. I never said I act too big. I'm just saying about why the state's going downhill. But if it continues to go downhill, then it's just like, fuck you. And again, anything to get me kicked out of the state, I don't care. It's too damn hot here. The people here are kind of bad. Not all of them, but a lot of them are just kind of like, kind of snobby and rich and just. And you know what? Nick agrees with me too. If this state continues to go down the hill, we're both taking knees. Yeah, we don't like all this radical things that are going on in this state. Well, I said if you come down here in March, make sure your family doesn't dress up in uniform because you're going to get absolutely slaughtered. Someone's going to come up to you. It will not stop cussing you out until you acknowledge the fact that what you're doing is wrong or whatever, because that's Berkeley. And it's only in Berkeley, so. I don't fucking know. It's just an anomaly. I don't even think they're not even like really human anymore. They're like there's something though. they many many are called many people are like, what are these things now? Yeah, and it's so bad because like if you live in like there are very like high like very high like liberal parts in this state. And some people take it to the extreme. Well, like if you're part of the military, you're gonna get slaughtered for being like wearing your uniform out in like public. I mean, like here it's again pretty okay, but I'm pretty sure at least one person here is like Oh, military, you're terrible. You're supporting all the bullshit crimes that the U.S. have done, and yada. No, they're not. And people are like, we should shut down the military. But people don't realize if one, we shut down the military, that's like a bunch of jobs lost. Two, if we shut down the military, everyone else is going to come in here and go, hey, we want your shit. Especially Russia and China. Or, one of those two big superpowers. Because as soon as the military's gone, we're open. Open borders. Like Mexico would probably come up from the south. Yeah, you can dare them. They will, and you get to punch them in the nose, and they will be arrested because you're assaulting them. Hell, they could probably push you around and not get arrested. They can push you around, but you can't push them around because that's just how they work. I mean, if you're a super liberal in like a super liberal area, then you're gonna be like, and if you do that to a liberal and there's super liberals around, then everyone's gonna throw a hissy fit, a fucking hissy fit. Like there are these people who are blocking up a public space and taking it over for itself, which is illegal in this country, by the way, and can be held up with some like an X amount of jail time. And it was like a good a couple like it was like at least 50 to 100 people in this one building. They're all crowding around the doors. And fucking it was stupid because people were getting arrested, one, and everyone was throwing an absolute hissy fit at the cops because they were getting arrested. They were calling them out. They're calling them pigs. They're calling them fucking stupid. They're like throwing things and like trying to get the police off, which is going to get you arrested. And then they're gonna they refuse getting into the car. They're gonna get pepper spray. They're gonna scream. They're gonna get other people. It's bad. It always leads in some chain reaction. I mean, granted, in my part, I don't hear gunshots like you do, but fucking hell, it's Alaska. You get to hunt there. Here in fucking California, you get to yell at people and start fucking riots because it's so stupid. It's just so stupid. If you even dare to like dress up in like an American, like well, you're not technically supposed to like dress up with a flag on your shirt. But if you dare like wear a flag or like have a symbol of this country somewhere, and you're in some liberal place that's like very like against it right now, you're not gonna get very very like good things either. Well, it doesn't matter if you're an adult or not. If you throw a punch at them, but you're gonna get arrested, which is common knowledge, right? If you throw the first punch, you're the one getting in trouble because you're the one starting it. But if they throw a punch at you and they continue to start kind of tossing you around and harassing you like that, and you punch them back, then, and especially places like Berkeley, you're gonna get arrested, even if they were the ones starting it. Because there are some cops there. They're like very like. There was this one guy who called this girl a mom, and she got hella offended. Apparently, I mean, she was fucking half-ass wasted. One, because she was like stumbling around. So he called her a mom. She got hella offended, and then he gave up on her. But she keeps on coming back to slap him in the face and like, kind of like, beat him up. Cop comes over, and she is all like, "What's going on here?" And she's all, "Well, he called me a mom." And the guy gets arrested right then and there. Just for calling this bitch a mom who's like half-assed wasted and fucking it's ridiculous. It's just so stupid. Unbelievably stupid. And like fucking wrong. I don't even want to. I don't want to be here. It's like you can't say shit to anyone anymore. You can't even criticize them because you're always going to start some bullshit. I mean, if you're like me and you want to get your ass kicked out of the state, then just be my guest. But still, it's absolutely ridiculous and how like all this social shit just kind of falls into place. It's ridiculous. It's, it's ridiculous. Yeah, and the funny thing is, most of these people are like whiny teenage, like a good amount of these people are like whiny teenagers with fucking like you know rainbow hair and like fucking 7 piercings in their nose, and they're as like fucking paper white. They have like the heavy eyeliner. They're all claiming to be Mexican bullshit. We also got some fucking professors that are like almost the same way, but they're older, of course, and it's just not. Mm. And again, my place, like Martinez, is a relatively like quiet area. Not much really happens like at all here. I mean, yeah, you might get a couple like homeless and tweakers here and there, but not anything to be like, oh, okay. Yeah, no, but that's like how you could probably tell that they're that way because they have like all different sorts of like colors in their hair, and they're all wearing the black lipstick, heavy fucking eyeliner, going, "Oh, I'm only doing this for you," and then they go like, I mean, my hair stands for like, uh, you know, my hair stands for like the equality and all that, and I'm doing this for you because men are pigs and dyed hair is all this, and it's like fucking shut up. Just shut up. I mean, like, it's just not okay. And still, people go running around again. People still go running around with their shirts off and protest, saying "free the tit" or whatever. They're all like, "Oh, we're like non-gender fluid, binaries, fucking aspirinism, fucking whatever medicine they decide is a gender." It's not okay, guys. It's just, and they're just so easily offended too. It's like, it's just retarded. It's all this is retarded. I know how strong of a word retarded is now, but still. Uh, and the worst part about feminism now is that it's not really feminists. It's more it's feminists, but there's also a part called the Antifa, which is like feminism plus fascism plus communism. I mean, feminism was already this kind of weird modern day like third party feminism is like already starting to be kind of, odd. But the Antifa are all like, "Oh no, no fascism." Yet they have very fascist ideas. And it's just absolutely stupid. Feminists, social justice warriors. Social justice warriors, antifas, feminists. Yeah, the Berkeley ant. This one based. This image just sums it up perfectly. This political image. It's the Berkeley Nazis, and it's basically just sums it up beautifully. It's a picture of course, a Berkeley Antifa, and his body's in the shape of a like the swastika. So his arm is like one arm is back with a bat, the other arm is in like the front with pepper spray, and it's one foot's on the Statue of Liberty, the other one's running over a bunch of burning books. And one says constructive ideas, which is the books, and the other one's freedom of speech, which is the Statue of Liberty. And he's saying, "Shut up, Nazis." When it's just absolutely just stupid. This state is just gonna run amok soon. It's just I want out of this state. I just want out of this state before it gets bad, like really bad, and just pray to God that Alaska doesn't end up like that. I mean, what's there to really like for Alaska? How is Alaska gonna end up like that? There's like no one up there, so like just like no point. Just still. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? One, they're burning the flag, and two, they're waving the Russian. They're waving the Soviet Union flag, but that's stupid. Are you fucking retarded? One image is them burning the flag. The other image is them waving like the fucking Soviet Union flag, and then another one is like setting the like throwing Molotovs into the police like the riot patrols. Are you fucking retarded? I love this fucking state. I just love it. Absolutely love it. And I love you burning the flag like that. You're just showing how powerful you are, you fucking moron. Burning the only reason why a civilian should be burning the flag if the country's running amok. And right now the country's pretty damn stable. If you're a country like North Korea or like fucking like a mix between North Korea and Russia, then yeah, burn the flag. But if we're like this and we're stable, then don't burn the flag like a fucking idiot. Yeah, Trix knows when to run for things like that. Ugh. Good night, right pride. Good. Yeah, right. That's gonna totally work. Fucking fascism has been dead for how long? How long has fascism? It's a fascism been around? This fascism mainly in just Europe. Fascism in America. Good for you, Lindsay. I didn't think you liked sex, but whatever. I still can't believe people call America fascist. We're not Nazis. We're not Italian. We're not the Italian fascist party. We're not the French fascist party. We're none of those. We're just America. Nothing else. Yeah, I saw it and heard it, you freaking moron. You gotta remember, you're right in my ears, so everything you. I fucking heard that, and I went to there, I was like, oh, okay. Thanks for, like, putting that as my thumbnail now. That's like legit the thumbnail, like the current thumbnail for the fucking stream. It's just you doing the hand sex. It's fucking. That's great. Thank you for that. Uh, I feel like after this stream, I'm definitely getting hunted down by like the Antifa and all that, and getting thrown out of the state. And I would just let them. I'd be like carried. I'd be like carrying it across, and just let them throw me in Nevada, or whatever, like that. When Britain sees unclaimed land. That's funny because that's what the British were. Well, the only reason why it's favoring your screen is because I have it set on your screen. Like, look, it's not favoring your screen anymore. I have it set onto your screen, so I just turned it off. So I can have it on my screen now, or I can have it on your screen now. And I'm keeping it on your screen because I don't give a shit. Baby, come to my house. I can't. I'm thinking about the universe and the meaning of life. But I'm alone. That was a nice squeaky toy noise. And yes, I know that was a squeaky toy because my dog had one of those. Fucking. Okay, that might have been just you going or whatever the fuck. No, okay, that was definitely a squeaky toy.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, so it was just you going or something like that. Are you rubbing up? Are you rubbing something together and it's making it squeak? Nope, you're just doing. Yep. Okay, you're definitely doing that weird lip thing.